Good morning. Today is Thursday, February 14th, and it is a blue day. Welcome to WSMS. Please give your attention to Sobia for the pledge.
Please join me in a moment of silence. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember to show respect, make a difference, and set the bar high. Have a great day. Now back to the announcers.
Looster Lincoln's advisory competition begins next Tuesday, February 19th. All advisories can earn points to come to the duct taping of Mrs. Kirkpatrick and a breakfast bonanza. Each grade will have a winning advisory. Ask your advisory teacher for the ways to earn points.
This is a reminder that students in 8th grade science classes will go to the DVT today if they have turned in a signed permission form. If you have a signed permission form with you now, you must turn it in to your science teacher immediately following the announcements. When it is time for your trip, you will meet in your science teacher's room. For attendance, bring your coat and leave your books in your locker. Those without a signed permission slip will be given further instructions after attendance. All students that have science during first period, plus Ms. Husband's 4th and 6th period classes, and Ms. Wagner's 4th period class students will, with last names starting with an A or B, need to meet in their science teacher's room at the start of first period. All students that have science during 2nd period, plus Ms. Wagner's 4th period, and students with the last name starting with F through M, need to meet in their science teacher's classroom at the start of 2nd period. All students that have science 3rd period, plus Mrs. Wagner's 6th period class and Ms. Wagner's 4th period class with the last names N through Z, need to meet in their science teacher's room at the start of 3rd period.
Attention all 7th graders. Attention all 7th graders. The deadline to turn in your field trip permission packets and payments has been extended to Wednesday, February 20th. This will give you a few more days to turn in your forms and money. We can't extend the date beyond this point. Both the museum and the bus company have due dates when they need to be paid. Again, the final day to turn in your field trip permission packets and payments has been extended to Wednesday, February 20th.
And now for the sports. The Schmucker wrestling team got things rolling on Monday night en route to a 102-21 win. We had some great matches won by pins. 6th graders Maverick Poe, Dawson French, Braden Brown all won by falls. Also Evan Utzi and Giuseppe Nina had great pins. We move on to face Grissom Guardsmen Tuesday night at Penn High School at Penn Palace at 5 o'clock. We look to pack the place. Please come to take a look at our squad Tuesday night. It's going to be a brawl. And now for a special announcement.
Hi students, this is an 8th grade announcement, but there are several special announcements today, so everybody stay tuned. This is just for 8th graders really quickly. 8th graders, our intention last time we spoke to you on the announcements was that we would be meeting with you in your social studies classes, and because of some technological difficulties, we are not able to schedule with you in that way. We have all the pink sheets, as we said in an email to you, and Mrs. Eck and I are working already at entering these for you. So we will not be in your social studies classes, but we are entering these for you.
And so we will continue to do that. So if you still have a pink sheet for one reason or another, you need to make sure you bring that down to Student Services, as we are working on entering those even in our office today. And then the other thing is, if you have any questions or concerns, you want to make sure that you reach out to us sooner rather than later. After next Friday, which I believe is the 22nd, we are unable to make schedule changes for high school. At that point, the high school counselors have all that information, and we are no longer able to add classes, take classes away. So you absolutely must communicate any questions or concerns or changes to us before next Friday. And now another special announcement.
Thank you, Mrs. Eck and Hoover. Ski Club. Ski Club members, we have a special trip tomorrow. Most of you know about this because of the remind alerts. And I'm glad you signed up for that, and I'm sure your parents and you are too. Your permission slips must be turned in. You've got two things you have to do. Turn in your permission slip. If you don't have a permission slip yet, you either can get it online from me, from the remind alerts, from your email, or you can get a paper one from me and turn it in tomorrow morning. The trip starts tomorrow morning, so you can load up 9:45 to 10 a.m., and then we will be back here at Schmucker for pickup at 5 p.m. So this is an exciting special double trip, and that'll help us catch up on our makeup trips. We have, one other thing you're supposed to, besides doing this permission slip, you need to do the sign up, the online sign up through a Google form that I send a link to in your remind alert. Lots of remind alerts this year, right? Glad you signed up for those. Mr. Fry, Mrs. Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Sears.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We are so glad to have you guys back after having a couple of days off. We hope that you enjoyed those days at home and doing your e-learning. So just a couple announcements. First is 6th grade students, you have an email from me. I sent it out this morning around 8:50 or so. And in that email, please open it up. There's a Google form, and you get to vote on the movie that we will be seeing for our social next Friday. Also the location, whether we're going to do it in the cafeteria or the LGI. So please open up that Google form, read those details. It gives you the cost for the tickets and everything else and how you can get in with your star cards and everything. So 6th grade students, you have an email from me, open it up, take the Google form. And then it's Valentine's Day, and it's kind of like Friday, so we want to celebrate some of our students and our staff. So for our Spartan Spotlight students, we have a winner for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Mr. Fry, our 6th grade student.
Stardust.
Stardust, come on down to Student Services, our 7th grade student.
Isabella Harmon.
Isabella Harmon. And for our 8th grade student,
Hayden Thompson. Congratulations,
Thompson.
guys.
Congratulations, everybody. So come on down to Student Services. And remember, these are Spartan Spotlight voted by teachers. Okay, come on, grab your shirt. And then also we have some delicious macaroons that we want to give out to our teachers. They are Valentine flavored. So, Mr. Fry, we have 2 winners for these.
Donna Hipshirt.
All right.
And Christina Turpin. Congratulations.
All right. Awesome. And back to the desk.
Oh, one last thing. I just wanted to give a shout out to our custodial staff. When you guys aren't here, our staff actually comes in, the whole staff comes in during the school day. And if you haven't walked around and noticed, the place is looking real great. We just want to say thank you. If you see Mrs. Dembski in the hallway, give her a shout out, guys. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's have a good one, guys.
Let's party up.
Thanks for joining us. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a great long weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday.